Watch out. Newhouse goes left, pulls up, wants to pass. Fires it deep for goalie Richards. Caught, touchdown!
Aikman handoff, Smith coming right. Trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut. Gets it. Oh, he's still going. He's going to score. He's got the 5. It's a touchdown. Emmitt Smith. And it's absolutely ridiculous. It should never have happened, but Emmitt Smith does the impossible, this time from 29 yards out.
Clint Longley took over, a rookie from Abilene Christian with no previous professional experience. Even if he never completes another pass, they'll always remember the one he threw on Thanksgiving Day, 1974.
Emmitt Smith needs 10 yards now to break Walter Payton's all-time record. Emmitt again. Emmitt Smith has just become the NFL's all-time leading rusher. What a thrill to be a part of it.
Aikman, 7-step drop, throws it right to the goal line. Irvin jumping, catch at the 3, diving, touchdown! Oh, what a play! Oh, what a throw, what a catch, and what a play!
And Danny White looking, can't find anybody. Now he's going to start to run, pointing, directing traffic, going in the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. What a catch by Drew Pearson. And it's a pass to Drew Pearson. He caught it. Touchdown. The Cowboys are out in front with 42 seconds left.
Down by Greasy, goes back to pass. Looking straight back to the 20-yard line. Still pace. Back to the 15. Still being chased to the 10. He's got him. And Barkley puts the down at the 8-yard line.
Big opening for Tony Dorsett. Look out, he's got great speed.
99 yards and a half.
Dorsett down the sideline. Stays in bounds.
Can you believe that?
Well, we wanted a classic. We expected a classic. Boys and girls, we got us a classic. Aikman is gonna throw. Deep slant. Caught. 35. Harper's breaking away. Harper's got midfield. Harper's got the 30. Harper's got the 20. Harper's got the 10-yard line before he's run down out of bounds at the 9. Wow.
It's all on display right here.
Well, the Cowboys need a miracle. Roger, he's going long. Down the near sideline for Drew Pearson. Pearson makes the catch at the 5. Touchdown! Would you believe it? Staubach hit Pearson on a 50-yard touchdown.
Danielson looking outside. He throws. Picked off by Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor down the sideline. Don't think he can't run. Lawrence Taylor's going to go and burn them all. 97-yard touchdown interception by Lawrence Taylor.
Giants on a blitz. McNabb hit as he throws, swings it right, and the pass nearly, and is intercepted by Seahorn. He's got it on the run, down the left sideline, cuts it at the 10, 5, touchdown! What a play by Seahorn! Unbelievable athleticism! Favre back to pass, takes a deep drop, steps up, looking to his right, and the pass intercepted by the Giants at the 40-yard line. Corey Webster got the pick, and he's tackled at the Packer 34.
Can he send the Giants to the Super Bowl? The kick is good, and the Giants are going to the Super Bowl.
On 2nd and 10 from the 50. Over the middle to Bavaro, and the tight end fights his way. Hostetler throwing, it's caught by Ingram. He has to get to the 19 for a first down, and he does.
If the Giants win this game, they may look back to this catch and run by Mark Ingram.
Ring again. Hit behind the line of scrimmage, and the Giants have the ball. Lawrence Taylor out of the pack with the ball. And the kick is good. There will be no three-peat.
Play action. And Manning's going to heave one. There's a flag. Beckham, a one-handed catch. How in the world?
Oh, my goodness.
Insane. How do you make that catch?
That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Four-man rush. Eli throwing into traffic on the sideline. They're going to rule it a catch.
This is absolutely brilliant. Simply remarkable.
Manning takes the snap. Back to throw. Under pressure. Avoids the rush. And he's going to fight out of it. Still fights out of it. Now throws it deep downfield. Wide open Tyree, who makes the catch. At the 22-yard line. What a play by Manning. He eluded 3 sacks. And what a catch by Tyree with 58 seconds to go. Tyree had Harrison all over him. The ball was on his helmet, but he got his other hand on it and pulled it in.
Manning lobs it. Burris alone. Touchdown, New York.
And that is it. The New York Giants have knocked off the New England Patriots with the most improbable win in recent memory.
Receivers to his left as Cunningham is back. He's being trapped. He ducks under 3 men. He's looking. He's rolling. He's heaving it deep downfield for Barnett, who leaps and has it at the 40, at the 35-30, 25-20. Barnett's going to score!
With the championship riding on his shoulders, Steve Van Buren blasts off right tackle for the game-winning touchdown.
Here we go. The ball is spotted. The kick is blocked. It's blocked. And it's lateral back and running in for a touchdown. The Eagles win. The miracle of the Meadowlands 10 years later.
Robert Montgomery now is the deep back in the eye, and it's Montgomery with the ball. And with the room to go, Montgomery might go. Robert Montgomery, touchdown, Philadelphia.
Shaw sends the ball flying in the second quarter with a completion to Frank Gifford.
Second and 2.
Uh-oh.
Brady gets hit. The ball is out. And Philadelphia has it. Derek Barnett comes away with it. Brandon Graham was one of the guys who got in there.
Now trying to stop a 4th and 26 and in essence take over. Plenty of time. Down the middle, it's Mitchell. Where will they spot him? They're going to get forward progress and a first down.
Philly?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Philly special. Ready?
And they're going to snap it, and it's Trey Burton who throws caught. Foles, touchdown.
Let's go! Let's go! And Pizarczyk fumbles the football. It's picked up by Herman Edwards. 15, 10, 5, touchdown Eagles! I don't believe it! I don't believe it!
And it's a line drive kick. Jackson bobbles it and now has to try and recover. Deshaun Jackson gets a block! Are you kidding? Deshaun Jackson still not in and now in for the touchdown, no flags. Unbelievable.
Draw play, Dorsett, and look out. Uh-oh, this could be bye-bye. He has great speed down the sideline. Tony Dorsett.
And look who caught him.
And Tony Dorsett goes down. Only one man on the field could catch him. Darrell Green, the world-class sprinter from Texas A&I.
He did make up some ground too, Frank.
First down at the 34. Williams. No place to go. Redskins say the ball is loose and they've got it. Still picked up by the Skins. Sean Taylor. We haven't heard a whistle yet, and Sean Taylor is gone for the touchdown.
Theismann to hold from the 32, a 42-yard attempt, 9 seconds to go. High snap, Theismann's got the ball. Plenty long enough. It's good! Mark Mosley has broken the National Football League record.
Brunell from the shotgun. Has time. Going for all of it. Into the end zone. Santana Moss catches it. On a 4th and 15. Brunell from the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up. Deep. Looking for Santana Moss. He's there. He catches it. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Take the lead.
70 yards. Brunell to Santana Moss. He scored 24 unanswered points. Tough game here. And here is RG3. He's going to run for the first down. And still on his feet. RG3 is going to outrace everybody.
The people screaming, we want Dallas. Play action fake to Dorsett. Hit the ball well. Set up a screen, batted in the air, picked off by Darrell Grant. I don't believe it. Unbelievable. Dexter Manley tipped the pass. Darrell Grant got the interception, and now the stadium shakes.
And Williams going deep. Sanders beats Haynes. Sanders out in front. 80 yards, touchdown. Williams for Clark. Fake to Smith. Williams deep for Sanders again. Makes the catch at the 10. Touchdown. And he lost it for Didier.
Holy cow! 4 touchdown passes in a quarter.
That's a record. Chases Green back to his own 48-yard line, but he's got some room. Darrell Green. Could go. Could be all over. It is all over.
Let's go. Goal line, goal line. Eye left tight, wing, 70, chip on white. Ready?
Here comes the Diesel. Here comes the Diesel.
Yellow 41! Yellow 41! Punch him!
There's the snap, hand to Riggins. Good hold. He's got the first down to the 40. He's gone. The 35, the 30, the 20. He's gone. He's gone. 42-yard touchdown run on 4th and a foot. John Riggins has given the Redskins the lead in Super Bowl 17.
The kick is on a white block. The Bears block it. Chester picked it up. Chester's running. Chester's going to score. And the Packers win it. He won it by picking up a block field goal. Holy cow.
Dale to the right, McGee to the left. Star dropping straight back. Hit as he throws. Has the ball. It is McGee. Touchdown.
Gets the snap. Blitz is on. Rodgers scrambles left. Winds up Rainbow. He's got Cobb at the 10 to the 5. Yes. Touchdown. Oh, my goodness.
We want a ball. We're going to score.
Oh, boy. They're coming. The pass is picked off. Intercepted. Back the other way. The Green Bay Packers advance. Touchdown, Al Harris.
On a quick snap, second down. Barr with daylight and time goes for the whole thing. Touchdown. Green Bay leads. Brett Favre.
Play clock down to 3. Rodgers spins to his left. Comes underneath, and the pass is incomplete, out of bounds. Now they say complete.
That is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I didn't think there was any way he could have come down in bounds with that, but he did. Oh, my goodness, what a play.
This to send the Packers into the NFC Championship game. It is good. The Packers are moving on.
He resets Starks. They are going to bring pressure again. Rodgers is going to roll away. Throws it up in the air. Says a prayer. And Janis, does he make
Stop it!
Oh, please!
What a catch!
That's insane!
Oh my, that may be one of the great throws ever made. Moving to his left, falling away, and launching a perfect throw.
Rodgers in trouble. It's going to get there. He turned 32 yesterday. Does he have a vintage moment in it? In the end zone, it is caught for the win. Richard Rodgers with a walk-off touchdown. A game ender for the Packers.
Favre lays it up for Freeman, and it's incomplete. Or did he make the catch at the 15?
Yes.
What are they going to rule? That he caught it? Touchdown! He did what?
Oh, right on the left arm, bring the ball up in the air, and he catches 6 inches off the grass. What a unbelievable awareness!
Star begins the count. Takes the snap. He's got the quarterback sneaking easy with a touchdown, and the Packers are out in front. And the Green Bay Packers are going to be world champions.
Stafford throws, and it's complete to Golden Tate, who has a first down and then dives to the end zone for a Lions touchdown.
Barry cut back. Now he's got it. 50, 40, 30. Look out. Right side 20, 15 to the 10, to the 5. He's well over 2,000 now. Holy mackerel, Aaron Glenn on the stop. They can't take that ball away from him.
secondary, 3rd and 5. Oh, the blitz again up the middle. Intercepted by Sean Rogers. Look at the big man run. He gets a block. It's a foot race with Sauvignon. He's in.
Stecker in the backfield with Bauman on 1st down. Fumble. The ball is loose, picked up by Sean Rogers. And the big 340-pounder's taking a pile with him to the goal line. Touchdown, Lions!
What an unbelievable job by the Pro Bowler on defense.
Now right here is when Stafford gets drilled into the turf.
Oh, boy.
Maybe it's that left shoulder collarbone area.
One last play for the Lions. Gets it in. They win it. Cleveland wins it with a stop. 1 yard to gain. Throw. Touchdown, Detroit. They did it. The Lions came back and did it.
Archie Horstmeyer then takes Lane's pitch out, cuts between 2 Colts defenders, stiff arms the safety man, waits for his blockers, and even though he's hit from behind, he's right on his merry way to rack up 6 points for the Lions.
And here is Stafford's pass, and Calvin Johnson stopped at the 1 yard line. The Detroit Lions, no timeouts left. Time is running. They're at the 1, and Stafford says, come on in. Reaches over. Touchdown!
Sanders found the hole. Puts the move on. Look out.
Another brilliant run. Watch this. He turns him completely around. Watch this. Here. Goodbye. Hello. Where are you? Thank you.
Matthew rolls the pocket to the right. Pumps. Now comes back to the left. Looking deep. Throwing to the end zone. Wants Calvin. Well covered. He goes up. He makes the catch. Are you kidding me? Oh, Megatron, you did it again.
So for the 2nd year in a row, the Professional Football World Championship goes to the Detroit Lions.
Out of the way to Barry off the right. Barry to the 45 and bumps to the 40, breaks it 35-30. He's gone! Unbelievable! Touchdown! Lions, Barry Sanders. Oh my gosh, what a run!
6 Cowboys missed him. You think you got him tackled? Oh, some of those moves there's only one guy in this game that makes, and you just saw that guy.
Beasley in motion. And Garcia's pass is bobbled by Owens. Intercepted. Mike Brown into the end zone.
Couch out of the shotgun. Throws. That's batted into the air. Intercepted, and the Bears are going to win it. Mike Brown has done it again.
65 seconds remain to be played as Ed Brown passes. Marlon Hill makes the catch of the year to complete an unbelievable comeback in professional football's most spectacular game. Galloping Willie Gallimore, one of the flashiest men to hit the National Football League in years, reverses his field, bobbles the ball, catches it, brushes off tackler after tackler, and finally winds up in the end zone on a spectacular touchdown.
From the 21-yard line, Walter needs 2 to break the record. Quick pitch to Walter, looking for the record, cuts back, he's got it! Walter Payton becomes the National Football League all-time leading rusher, surpassing Jim Brown.
That's Gale Sayers on the 15-yard line. You can see him breaking away from that tackler. And watch the moves here. The quick move of Gale Sayers. He's off 85 yards for a touchdown. Looking over his shoulder. His 6th touchdown of the game. He has just broken the National Football League touchdown record for 1 year.
With little more than 3 minutes remaining in the game, Billy Wade arcs a pass to Mike Ditka.
I was lucky. Some people missed tackles. I managed to run as far as I could. I ran out of gas. I was tired, I'll be honest with you.
Perry. That one registered 3.8.
Payton. Payton still on his feet. Is Walter Payton.
Another piece of art.
And the Colts have had a hard time all season covering kicks. It's Hester trying to work it back to the middle. Gets past the first wave, and here he goes. It's Hester.
inside the 30. Hester's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. And no flag, 92 yards.
Here's Brock on third down. Chased by Denton down. The ball is loose, and the Bears have it. This is Wilbur Marshall with the ball. Marshall, if it's still alive, he's in the end zone. A sack by Dent, and a touchdown by Marshall.
Culpepper to the end zone, throws to Carter, got it! Touchdown! Catch number 1,000! Come on! What? The only other receiver who's ever done 1,000 or more, Jerry Rice.
Perfect distance for him. We'll see what happens. It's a fake. Krause looking for someone to throw it to. Fires. Touchdown. It's Stu Boyd. The game is over.
And he'll add to that total. Breaking into the open field. And he shoves away one, shoves away another, and blasts his way into the end zone.
For Carter, he's got it. Wilson comes once. Yes, Anthony Carter.
Well, Anthony Carter's been the man that the Vikings have wanted to go to.
Wilson deep. Complete down to the 10-yard line. Anthony Carter. 227 yards for Anthony Carter today, establishing an NFL playoff record.
And he is throwing it back to Cunningham, the old flea picker, and open is Randy Moss. Here's Cunningham back to throw it and going deep, and he's got Moss. Touchdown. Just throw it as far as you can. Minnesota. Randy Moss breaks a tackle, and Randy Moss races down the sideline and just outruns everybody into the end zone.
Randy Moss has 3 catches today and 3 touchdowns.
Barkington scrambling. Finally. No, still scrambling. Now he throws. Almost intercepted and deflected into the arms of Preston Carpenter.
With time running out here in the first half. All kinds of time. Going to throw it deep for Moss. Pulls it in at the 10-yard line. Flips it over his head. This is a touchdown.
It's unbelievable. Everybody out. Favre rolls. Wants to throw deep and does. To the end zone for Greg Lewis. Touchdown! Touchdown! Favre did it!
Kramer back to pass. He's going deep, down the right side. And it is fought for, and it is touchdown! Touchdown! Rashawn!
Keenum steps into it. Pass is caught! Diggs! Sideline! Touchdown! Unbelievable! Vikings win it! 61 brilliant yards for Stephon Diggs. And Case Keenum has just taken the Minnesota Vikings to the NFC Championship game.
At the Saints 26. Allstott, no hole, trying to slip his way out. Gets outside. Look at those moves by the big man. He's still going. Unbelievable run by Mike Allstott to the 11-yard line. He picked up 15 yards when there was nothing there.
For the snap, the hold, the kick. It is good!
It's good! Good! Matt Bryant is my hero with a 62-yard field goal. Say hallelujah!
Brady goes for the deep shot. He's got a touchdown! Scotty Miller! Oh my God!
Pressure, quarterback sacks. That's all these guys think about.
Career high 9.5 sacks for Shaq. Carl Williams still on his feet. He took one back last year against Chicago, and he does it again.
Back play action fake. Brad Johnson throws over the middle. Too tall. Intercepted at the 40 to the 50-yard line. Intercepted in the fumble. Picked up by the Bucs. The Bucs have it, and the Bucs are going to score. Keenum to Cardell. Touchdown. Tampa Bay. One back set. Sean King takes the snap, dropping, swings the ball out. Caught by Dunn in space, tries to break a tackle. He allows the ball back to Sean King. Sean King can still throw it. Running to his right, Sean King breaks a tackle. Sean King down the sideline to the 45, to the 50. He's out of bounds. Here's the snap. Toss pitch to Dunn. Dunn runs left to the 3-2. Handles. He's got a touchdown, Tampa Bay. Wide Dunn.
That's all heart and soul, number 28.
Here's the snap. Johnson, a 7-step drop. Looking, firing toward the end zone corner. Caught inbounds. Joe Vicious. Come on, ref. It's a touchdown. Give it to him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. I know he had 2 feet in. Johnson, here's the snap. Here comes the jailbreak blitz. Throw a pass call. Bounce in the air. And it is done.
Oh, he caught it back.
Caught back. Joe Vicious.
And caught
touchdown. He tipped it in the air like a volleyball player. One back set. Handoff to LeGarrette Blount. He pounds off right guard into Packer territory. Dragging Packers with him. He's on his feet to the 35. He runs over another guy in green. Got a block to the right 20. 15, 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. LeGarrette Blount refused to go down.
Great job by Donovan McNabb. It's 1st and goal. That's picked off. That's picked off. And who else? Rondé Barber all the way, untouched, down the field. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers may ride to the Super Bowl with that one.
Gannon looking, throws up the middle. It's intercepted at the 40. Derek Brooks 30. Brooks to the 25, 20. Derek Brooks all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. There it is. The dagger's in. We're going to win the Super Bowl.
Could there be a better way for the Buccaneers to put the ultimate exclamation point on it? And it looks like a boxing match. Whoever's the last man standing, it appears, may end up winning this game. 1st and goal from the 5. Here's McAllister trying to push the pile, and he does a good job of it. He gets in. Touchdown! They pick up the blitz. Breeze faking. Andre Carter missed him. Breeze throws. It's up for grabs. Was it picked up? Kareem Moore's got the ball. It's an interception. And then it's taken away by Robert Meacham. Meacham goes in for a touchdown. Oh, it's incredible.
Wide open. And Smith, what a way to do it.
Will try to kick the longest field goal in National League history. This is the most exciting moment in Saint history. Here's a snap. The ball is down. Dempsey kicks. It's on the way. It is good. It's good. It's good. The Saints have won. The Saints have won.
Favre, half roll out to the right, has all sorts of time, throws it, and it's intercepted. This is Tracy Porter. He's coming back with it to the 40. He's to the 45 and taken down at the Saint 47-yard line.
Hartley sends the Saints to the Super Bowl.
Every time he comes off the field.
Onside kick to start the second half. And the ball bounces off the hands of the Colt. And it looks like the Saints had it for a second. And it's Saints football. They recover the onside kick.
Dante Stallworth catches it, stays in bounds. He's going to have to score on this one. And he's got a chance. Getting a couple of blocks. Laterals it over to Michael Lewis. Back to McAllister. Still alive. And they got him. Jerome Payton with the catch. He dives into the end zone for the touchdown.
Picked off. Look out. Gets past Manning. And it's Tracy Porter taking it all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Orton Anderson is here for most field goals. Look out. Right through. A pick block by Steve Gleason. It is scooped and scored by Curtis DeLoach. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And
for those people who look to the New Orleans Saints as something that will uplift them, uplift this city, uplift the entire Gulf region. They just had it.
Where you look for a little bit of help from somewhere. Bartkowski under some pressure, swings it out. The wide open man's William Andrews. He gets across at 20, 25. William Andrews breaks away, 40. He's at midfield. Denver territory, 30-yard line. William Andrews is going to go the distance. Andrews, touchdown, Atlanta!
And here comes Mike Vick coming near side with the football. In trouble, and Vick gets away from one. He's still on his feet. Now he cuts it to the right side. He's cut it to the middle. He's got the first down, and he is down at the 28-yard line. How did he do that? Houdini was born not far away from here in Green Bay.
This one up for grabs, and Falcons are down there. And the ball is caught! Touchdown! Touchdown, Michael Haynes!
Thomas showing blitz. He comes with a blitz. Falcons pick it up, and there's Jones. Flag is down. Julio Jones with a catch. Still going. Still in bounds. Touchdown, Atlanta!
Bartkowski going low for Wallace Francis. Francis leaps. Ball is in the air. Oh, my God! Touchdown, Alfred Jackson!
Extra men on the rush. Ryan steps through it. Throws on the run. And Jones with a catch. Phenomenal catch by Julio Jones on the sideline. I have no idea how Matt Ryan gets this ball in there and how Julio Jones is able to make that catch.
And Hatcher kicks it a mile. I mean a mile. Deion drifts to the left, takes it on the 32, dropped it. Picked it up, one man missed him, another man missed him. Now he's going wide off to the right. Deion to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40. My God, Deion Sanders is going to score. My God.
Come with a three-man rush. Bartkowski to throw. He is going long down the near sideline. It's going to be a jump ball, and it is pulled down by Billy Johnson. Johnson inside the 10, 5. He is down. He is. Give it to him. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Vick on 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Has some running room. Inside the 30. Inside the 20. Vick into the end zone. Falcons win in overtime. A 46-yard touchdown run.
2nd and 10, he drops. Out of the pocket. Touchdown. End zone. Touchdown. Touchdown. Atlanta.
Oh, he brought it right there, and he throws that thing.
He's handled the pressure before. From 39 yards out. Anderson is good. He knows it. They know it. Morton Anderson and the Atlanta Falcons end it 30-27, and Atlanta goes to Miami.
They get to play off. Newton steps up, goes for the end zone. Olsen, touchdown! Quick count by Aikman, back to pass from his own 7. Puts it up down the middle of the field. Intercepted by Sam Mills. He was going to take a knee and keeps going to the 10. Mills to the 5. Still going towards the end zone.
Oh, he got to the 1.
He got to the 1-yard line. Sam Mills with the icing on the cake. With 1:08 to go. We're going to Green Bay.
Under a minute to play, another blitz from Cousin. He's picked up. The pass is picked off by Manning. On 3rd down, there's Manning again, another pick. 3rd down and 13. McNabb guns it. It's in the air, and it's Manning again. His 3rd of the night. Gonna go deep down the far sideline. It is caught. Touchdown. Steve Smith.
Ball is placed down. Gano from 63 yards out. It is good.
Hoover in motion to the right, pitch to Foster trying to turn the far side, gets over Hoover, bounces off a tackle, still keeps the legs turning, and dives towards the end zone. Touchdown! Oh my goodness! Deshaun Foster on a play that took a minute and a half was able to get into the end zone as he kept stretching it outside, bouncing off tacklers, and he gets a touchdown.
Everyone was in trouble.
Newton running. Newton gets to the corner. Cam down the sideline. Cam Newton. Hesitation. Still on his feet. Cam Newton. Touchdown, Carolina. What a play.
Newton bends low, takes the snap, short drop, hits the quarterback draw. Somersault for the touchdown.
Oh my goodness, the legend just goes on.
Play fake. Delhomme pulls it down. Looking. Gonna go deep. Has his man wide open. It's Muhammad. Muhammad to the 15. 10-5 touchdown.
Delhomme fires to an open Smith. Steve Smith is going to go all the way. No flags down. Smith scores, and the Carolina Panthers win in overtime. Incredible game that will go down in memory as one of the highlights of playoff history.
High hanging, spiraling punt, touchback. Barnhart could not pull it up short of the end zone.
I think the way the returns have been going in this game, I'd just assume, wait a minute, what's going on out here? They down the ball. This is going to be a touchdown. That is one of the most unbelievable plays I've ever seen. They never downed the ball. It was sitting in the end zone. Look at the bounce.
Look at this. Nobody is even looking at him.
And Ferragamo with a lot of time gets it to Roddy. He's going to go for a touchdown.
Back to throw. Everett sets, fires up the right side for Flipper Anderson. Caught for the touchdown, and the Rams win it. Flipper Anderson beat the coverage up the sideline and caught it.
The hold is down. The kick clears the line. And Greg Zuerlein sends the Rams to the Super Bowl.
Someone's going to make a play and put their team in the Super Bowl.
Warner going deep. Touchdown.
It's on more speed and reaches out for a 50-yard pass. And completed. Yes, sir. Norm Van Brockton drops back, throws an arching pass upfield. Lazy Tom Fields gathers it in on the dead run and races all the way to score for Los Angeles.
Warner to throw. Going deep downfield, adjusting for it is Isaac Bruce. And Isaac Bruce threads his way for a touchdown.
Tight left. Stafford from under center. Steps back. Throws the fade. Back shoulder. Cooper Kupp brings it in. Touchdown. Touchdown, LA! Rams creeping. They rush for. Burrow to throw for it. He's hit. He's sacked. He throws it away. He flings it away on fourth down. Aaron Donald got there. Rings for the Rams. A Lombardi trophy for Los Angeles.
Probably the final play of the game in regulation. It is caught by Dyson. Can he get in? No, he cannot. Mike Jones made the tackle. And the Rams have won the Super Bowl. Fake the rolls. Wilson's going to lob one. And somehow, some way, Paul Richardson comes up with the ball.
Clock down to 17 seconds to go. Place down. Kick on block by the Seahawks. Picking it up is McCrary. Laterals to Blackman. He may go. Blackman at the 30. Blackman at the 20. He's gone. Touchdown Seahawks. I can't believe it.
Back to pass, Craig looking in Blake's direction, throws it to him too long. It's picked off by Harden in the end zone. 2 yards deep, will run it out. Takes it up to the 10, 15, out to the 20. He's on his feet, and boy, Largent. The ball comes loose. Largent after it. The Seahawks may get it back.
I mean, Largent just unloaded on Mike Harden. Holy smoke, what a play.
Last play of the ball game. Craig back to pass. Derek Thomas comes in, and Craig breaks the tackle of Thomas. Craig throws in the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Seattle. I don't believe it.
So a 19-yard field goal by Gramatica. There's the snap, the spot. Romo can't get the spot down. Romo's going to run it in. He's hit. He's knocked down. He doesn't get there. It just slipped away from him.
Jordan Babineau comes from behind to save a game-winning touchdown as he comes up short.
15 now, it's 21. Turn and hand to Lynch. He stutter steps. Breaks through the line, makes a man miss. Cuts back outside right 30, 35, 40. Down the far sideline. Pushes the defender. Keeps fighting. He's still moving. He's going to go. Down to the 20, the 15. They're chasing at 10. He dives in.
Are you kidding me? And that made Beastquake look like a walk in the park.
Left the backfield with slot to the far side, slot to the near side. Four-man rush this time. Russell's going to lay it up over the top this time. Kurtz reaching up. Ball slapped.
He caught it. It fell into his arms. It was tipped up in the air and Kurtz on his back at the 5-yard line. Are you kidding me?
Wilson toward the end zone. It is Seattle's going to the Super Bowl. Jermaine Kearse. Kaepernick, end zone, Crabtree. Broken up, picked off. This game is over. Knocked in the air, intercepted by Smith. Off the hands of Richard Sherman.
Crowd silent now, as opposed to when the Saints have the ball. Oh, look at this run. What a run. Marshawn Lynch still on his feet. Has blockers now. He's dancing his way for the touchdown.
That's as good an effort as I've ever seen in my life from a running back. Downhill, physical, runs through Jabari Greer. Get off me, he said to Tracy Porter. All the offensive linemen, are you kidding me?
What a run, an amazing effort by Marshawn Lynch. Then run the football 3 straight times. Throw it back on the flea flicker play. Warner for the end zone for Fitzgerald. Touchdown! What a catch in traffic.
And I'm telling you, this is an ordinary catch for Larry Fitzgerald.
David Johnson cuts it back and is able to slip away from everybody. And look at this run. David Johnson.
It's the Cardinals with the ball, and it appears that the Eagles have Ollie Matson trapped for a long loss. Quick thinking by Matson calls for a last-second lateral to Dave Mann, who passes on the run to Don Stonecipher for a clutch touchdown.
It's 4th down and 24. Steps up, rolling far side. McCown throwing far side into the end zone, and the ball is caught. Touchdown Cardinals! Nate Paul, and the Cardinals win the game.
Extra man on the blitz. Rodgers gets a hand to the face. The ball is out. The Arizona Cardinals win it.
Good high kick. Peterson looks around. Backpedals, takes it at the 2. Trying to get outside. Turns it upfield. Patrick Peterson gets by the punter. Peterson may go all the way. He will. Patrick Peterson wins it for the Cardinals.
Shotgun. Murray out of the pocket. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Murray heaves it downfield. It is. Oh, it's caught. It is caught. DeAndre Hopkins. Miraculous. It's Murray magic.
Blitz coming. Matthews. Palmer stepping away at first. Palmer extending the play.
Nobody there.
Crosses the field. Larry Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is going to take it into Green Bay territory. Larry Fitzgerald inside the 30. The 20.
If he
Larry
scores, it's over.
It's insane. Brown is the motion man. Little flip to Fitzgerald. He scores. And the Cardinals win an amazing game. 2nd and 10. Warner has time. Fitzgerald into Steeler territory. 30, 20, 10. Arizona has the lead.
Roger Craig still on his feet, still running. What a run by Roger Craig. You'll never see a better one than that. Anderson puts the man in motion. He again gives to Johnson, and he gets down close. Yep. This time he is hit. Anderson will look and throw. Alexander does not get in. They give to Johnson, and I don't know. That's a team effort for San Francisco's defense.
10 seconds left. Lions lead it. This has got to be the alley-oop. There is no time for anything else. Tittle throws. Owens is double teamed. He's going downfield near the goal line. He goes up. He's got it. A great catch. They got it.
And they're going to go his way. And he's got it. The record. He did it. Jerry Rice is just unstoppable.
Smith on third down. He will take it himself for a first down and more. Alex Smith is in. Touchdown. Smith on 3rd and 3. He throws to the end zone, and the catch is made by Vernon Davis for a Niners touchdown.
So now they've got to start from deep in their end of the field, and Garrison Hurst takes advantage of it. He takes a handoff, sweeps to his right, gets to the 20. He's at the 30, needs to cut in. He comes back up the right sideline, breaks the third tackle, comes down to the 30. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown, 49ers! Young almost falls down, throws to the end zone. Owens! 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 Caught it! He caught it! Touchdown pass! Terrell Owens!
Back to throw. In trouble. He's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs, gets away again, goes to the 40, gets away again, to the 35, cuts back at the 30, to the 20, the 15, the 10. He dives. Touchdown, 49ers.
39 seconds remaining. In motion comes Rice. Back to throw Montana. Steps up, throws.
Touchdown, 49ers. Taylor has it for the touchdown. A 10-yard pass. The 49ers have scored.
And of course, for the upstart 49ers, they're 6 yards away from Pontiac. 3rd and 3.
We'll see a pickup sometime on the right side, possibly.
Montana looking, throwing in the end zone. Caught it! Dwight Clark! It's a madhouse at Candlestick.
He's going to go to work for something. Goes outside, attempts a screen. Picked off by Jack Squirick.
Stabler rolling to the left. He's going to go. Woo! Runs it in. Kenny Stabler. Touchdown, Oakland.
Oakland offense. Good protection. Throwing for King. Could go all the way. 40, 30. Touchdown, Oakland.
Logan to the left. Rucker to the right. Sipe is going back to pass. Wants to take a shot into the end zone. He looks. He throws. And it's a great play that may have been intercepted. And the Cleveland Browns called on Putzpah once too often. Holy Toledo.
And Bo Jackson to the 20 and out in front. And only one man to beat. And Easley can't run him down. He had the angle, but there goes Bo. And nobody catches Bo. Touchdown.
He may not stop till Tacoma.
Quick lineup now, and he looks and throws. Intercepted by the Oakland Raiders. Willie Brown at the 30, 40, 50. He's going all the way. Old man Willie. Touchdown Raiders.
Stabler now sends Branch left. Biletnikoff to the right. Back again. Straight drop back. Pumps once. He goes medium deep to Casper. Casper makes it over the shoulder catch.
A triple tight end offense now for the Raiders. The takeaway, Stabler, play action fake, wants to throw into the end zone. Casper's there. Touchdown, Oakland.
Bradshaw wide to the right. Stabler back to throw. Stabler now being harassed for the first time. Gets rid of the ball. Ball is loose. Still loose. Picked up, kick into the end zone. And we'll see what happens there. Simply touchdown. Can you believe it? Touchdown Raiders.
Plunkett giving to Allen, sending him wide left. He has to reverse his field, but he gets away for a moment. Comes back up the middle of the 30, 35, 40. Breaks past 2 men at the 50, down to the 40. Picking up a blocker to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown Raiders! Holy Toledo! A crowd of 72,000 on his collective ear. A play on which he should have lost 5 yards, and he goes 74 to score.
Here he is, fading, looking. He's under the gun. He's caught, he throws. It is!
Oh, he caught it!
Unbelievable! You'll never see a better game than this one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you'll agree.
He Throws to the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown by Davis. Willie Davis, unbelievable.
Effort by Willie Davis. Here it is again behind Richardson, outside, puts it in, touchdown, he walks right in. There's the NFL record for Priest Holmes for his 26th rushing touchdown. That's the NFL record. Here he goes, he's out there, he's in, touchdown!
He adds to his single season rushing touchdown record, and he now holds the record for most touchdowns in a season.
Great hang time. Tamarick Vanover at the 13-yard line, runs by one guy, gets a block, goes to the 20, out to the 30, up the sidelines, and Bennett hits him and knocks him down. He's gone! 40, 30, 20, and it's over. Kansas City wins.
Perhaps the most elusive runner in the league skips loose from 2 desperation tackle attempts and scores.
He's back in the end zone, 8 yards. Dawson throws a wobbler intended for Taylor, and Otis makes a remarkable catch. Great grab by Taylor.
The punt by Mike and Orr. Dante Hall backing up to the 8-yard line. Dancing. Middlebrooks can't get him. Now he's back inside the 5, but finds a seam. He's gone. He's got the kicker to beat, and that's Noor. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching something that has never happened before in the National Football League. 7 returns for a touchdown in 10 games. Incredible!
2nd and 10 as that Tennessee defense drops back. Has long and tried to make a diving and tipped it. Mahomes who tiptoes inside the 10. Still knocked out. Oh, what a run! Out of this world!
Looking to the end zone for the win! He caught it! Ball game! Chiefs to the championship game!
65 toss by our trap. That might pop wide open, Rats.
Running play coming to Garrett on a trap. Touchdown!
I tell you that baby is there!
Dawson close sideline pattern. Taylor! Taylor hooks! 30, 25! He cuts back! 20! He's going to go!
Do we have time to run Walls?
Trey left leg, run past 3J Walls.
Chiefs need some Mahomes magic. Launches down the middle, Hill, open, caught, and they get it, Kansas City, the big play.
The life is back in it, and we have got a game.
That was signature Mahomes.
They're going to talk about this forever, baby. They're going to talk about this forever.
In motion right, Elway will roll right, wants to throw, steps up to throw, pump fakes, looks,
Intercepted!
It's intercepted by San Diego! Yes, they got the ball!
Junior Seau!
And they'll send Peel in motion. 1st and 10 at the Raider, 19-yard line. Give to LT. Big hole left side. He's gone! He's gone! Touchdown, LaDainian Tomlinson! And the ball game is over. The Chargers have upset the favorite Oakland Raiders.
Rivers, pass is caught for the touchdown by Williams. This for the win. 4 seconds left in the game, but this is likely the final play that matters. End zone wide open. What a night for Mike Williams.
Bounce to throw. Fires the pass downfield. Caught by Smith. He's at the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, San Diego.
Colts are not a blitzing team, but I think they have to now.
Here's Sproles. Sproles inside the 10, inside the 5, and the Chargers win the game.
Miami Dolphins 38, San Diego Chargers 31. Dan Fouts, Cox is out, he's gonna run, now he throws, there's a man open, James Brooks, touchdown San Diego with 59 seconds to play.
Longwell got it away. And it comes up just short.
And they're going to return it.
Here's Cromartie. And Cromartie down the right sideline with a head of steam to the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown.
outside. Martin breaks inside. Beautiful throw by Stan Humphrey.
This is it. Incomplete, and it was Dennis Gibson on the coverage. And the San Diego Chargers flood the field.
From the 7-yard line of the Denver Broncos. And the handoff to Tomlinson. Left side, and he will gallop into the end zone. Charger fans are witnesses to history. He was put into the air by his offensive line, hoisted into the air in celebration. The Chargers score again, and it's history here in San Diego.
They won't be able to stop the clock. And hope for an interference call. Let him throw underneath. Elway firing to Smith. The Broncos win it.
They got a fullback. I don't give a he play wide receiver. Hey, Christian's still in.
Okoye up the middle. And he is knocked dead in his tracks. What a hit.
Atwater.
Wow, what a sock by Atwater. Manning out of the gun. Manning lets it fly. It's caught by Thomas. There's the record for Peyton Manning.
Great job. Walter right next to him. Gordon pumps again to the sideline. Batted up.
Oh, God! Stokely down the sideline. Can they catch him? Stokely! Wow! Touchdown! Denver! Unbelievable!
High snap. It's down. Again, it is blocked. Again, it is blocked. Hold everything. What a turnaround! What a turnaround!
Mike Tolbert is in. He's on a wing to the right. And the Panthers have a 3rd and 10. Here comes pressure, and they've gotten to him. The ball is out in the end zone, and it's recovered by Malik Jackson. It was Vaughn Miller with the strip sack.
2nd and 5. Draw to Biner. Ernest Biner. Fumble the ball, and Denver has recovered. Oh, my.
Jeremiah Castile, number 28, reaching in to strip that ball away.
Touchdown, Mark Jackson.
Look at the velocity on this ball by Elway. No chance to intercept that one. Blow it away. Mark Jackson goes down to pick that one up.
Almost offside, but the Packers got back on. Elway scrambling, looking, running, diving inside the 5-yard line for a first down. Is he only 37? How bad does John Elway want to win this football game?
The Broncos have been in 3 overtime games this year. They won them all.
Got him at the 40. It's Thomas at the 50. Stiff arm got him free to the 30, to the 20. Thomas to the 10. Denver's going on the New England. They win it on the first play of overtime. 4th and 10. They need to go to the 14. McNair looks backside. Bennett's open. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's your MVP right there. Steve McNair. Derek Mason and Isaac Bird are deep. This is Mason from the 20. 35, 40. Midfield, and there he goes. 80 yards for the touchdown. Mariota to the line of scrimmage, maybe across the line. It deflects back to him for a touchdown.
McNair stepping up.
You got him.
Rolling, needs help, stays on his feet somehow, throws, 11-yard line, it's caught, first down.
Here come the blitzers. Vince Young on the run. Vince Young inside the 30. Off he goes. Vince Young inside the 20, the 10. It is over. Vince Young has done it again.
On 2nd and 8. Campbell just outruns everyone to the right. Look out.
He's gone.
He's gone all the way. Puts his head down. 80-yard touchdown. This is over. Good protection. Throwing deep for Jefferson. Intercepted. Vernon Perry looking at 3rd and 9. Down the middle for Joyner. Intercepted. Vernon Perry. Houston leads 17-14. Intercepted by the omnipresent Vernon Perry.
No one gave these Oilers a chance.
It is intercepted by Vernon Perry, and the Houston Oilers have pulled off a remarkable upset in San Diego.
Mariota gives it to Henry. Henry bounces it outside. 5, 10, 15, stiff arm, 20, 25, 30, 40, stiff arm, 50, 40, 30. He's on his feet. Big chase, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Titans.
10-3 Los Angeles, and here goes Earl Campbell. He knocked Robertson on his back.
Beautiful, beautiful.
5.
Oh, wow.
Boy, did he hit Robertson.
Earl Campbell is strong, and he will put his shoulders into your chest.
Dyson and Bird are deep. Taken by Neal. He gives it to Wycheck. Wycheck, that looked like a forward pass. Taken by Dyson. Dyson down the sideline. Dyson's going to go all the way. And there is no flag.
Takes the snap, sets up looks. He throws, caught by
Get it.
Reggie. Did he get it? Yes.
Give it to him.
Yes, yes. That gives the Colts the lead, 28-27.
And this ball is going right down the street.
Manning buying time. Throwing, finding the open man. It's Harrison for the touchdown. And they're down by 1 score. Manning deep and out in front, and catching it is Harrison. He's down to the 5. Williams, is he in?
You believe in miracles. I think we're getting close.
Now a 29-yard attempt by Vanderjagt. He hits the upright and it bangs through. How crazy is this? How crazy?
And Manning, he's got it. Manning's got the record. Peyton Manning has captured a piece of NFL history.
Long ball to go to Harrison like last time he got picked. Here he's going long, and a man wide open. It's Wayne at the 15. He walks in.
And company snapped. He's going to throw it. Grady throws it upfield. It is short of the first down. It is short. The Colts take over at the 29.
Did we just witness them go for it on 4th down on their own 28?
Yep. Well, now the Colts have to make them pay for it. Looks for the quick throw. Throws to Reggie. Touchdown! Reggie Wayne! Oh, yes, yes, yes!
1966 was his year. Everybody's All-Pro. Mackey scored 9 touchdowns, 6 of which were on pass plays of more than 50 yards. He's the big blockbuster with the big speed.
Touchdowns for Brown, and they give it to him again. And he fumbles the ball, and Luck is there to pick it up and go over the goal line. You can't make this stuff up. Steps up, long look, and he's got Hilton for the touchdown.
Gunn goes back to throw again. Sets up, fires out left side. Taken by John. Goes off the fingertips of the intended receiver. Bounced into the hands of John Mackey, and he goes in for the touchdown.
The Cowboys and the Colts all tied up. There is the snap. The kick is up. It is long enough. It is good! A 32-yard field goal by Jimmy O'Brien. It is good.
Brady out of the shotgun again. This crowd roaring. Takes the snap. Sets up. Throws one over the net. Intercepted. Marlon Jackson. Marlon's got it. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Barking out the signals for the Baltimore Colts. Unitas gives to Amici. The Colts are the world champions. Amici scores.
That shot with time. Dances. Fires inside. Touchdown.
1:03 remaining. Watson protected. Escaping. Gonna run for it. He get a block on the edge. He's gonna get there. First down and more. And Deshaun Watson inside the 10. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Chandler in motion. This is 3rd and 2. Texans coming on the blitz. Manuel intercepted by Wood. And the big fella lumbering inside the 40. No one He's going to catch what? Into the end zone for the pick six.
Play clock is down to 1. Here comes the rush. Schaub steps up. Schaub throwing on the move, up in the air. It's caught by Johnson. Touchdown, Houston. What a play. A jump ball. Andre Johnson wins one-on-one matchups every time.
To be part of a great team, here's Hilton blitzing off the slot again. Passer Hopkins, oh my goodness. Did he catch that? Did he catch that? That's the touchdown catch of the year if that's good. That's unbelievable. Wow. That's sick.
Looking end zone, fires, touchdown! Kevin Walter makes the catch.
Watson, pressure off the edge. Watson survives it and then checks down to Jones. Jones inside the 40, inside the 30, inside the 20, to the 10-yard line. Taiwan Jones. Deshaun Watson, magical. 34 yards.
A score of any kind wins it.
Bubble screen to Johnson. Andre Johnson. Here he goes. Touchdown to cap a brilliant day.
2nd and 7 for the Texans. Carr. Bradford. Touchdown.
Corey Bradford stayed with it and made the play.
Batted down and intercepted. Intercepted by J.J. Watt. Touchdown, Houston. Did he have Velcro in those gloves? It just latched in there and would not come free as he trots into the end zone.
This is it. 4th down, time for one play. All to the end zone. Caught! It is caught!
Means. Smith stuffed him, he got away. Natron Means. Touchdown! Holy cow, what a run!
Inside handoff to Taylor. Away from Mincy down the sideline. One last shot at him. He dances in. Touchdown.
It would be New England and Pittsburgh again, not Jacksonville. Roethlisberger, ball, pump three, rolling around, and it's scooped up. The speed of Telvin Smith. Goodbye. Touchdown, Jaguars.
5 wides. Maddox.
Intercepted. It's Rasheed Mathis to win it for Jacksonville.
He knows he doesn't have a big play team, and Jacksonville does.
Draw play. Here we go. Yeah. Bye-bye. Brock Marion chasing. Brock Marion still chasing. Gets help from Smith. Touchdown. No flags. A 90-yard run.
Peterman from the gun. Here we go. Pass, tipped, and intercepted by Ramsey to close it out. Jaguars are heading to Pittsburgh.
4th and 2. Can the Jaguars survive? Garrard's going to run for the first down and a lot more. He is inside the 20. He's down to the 10-yard line. And the kick is good.
And that 4th down play, that run, that was a great call by David Garrard to get that first down.
Garrard steps up. Fires. Mike Sims Walker. Knocked down. Oh, he caught it! Oh! Unbelievable! Mike Thomas! Touchdown, Jags!
Trying to keep the ball away from Elway. Brunell slips away. What a move. Still on his feet. To the sidelines at the 40. Another block. Brunell 30, 25, and dives at the 21. Oh! Brunell on the fade. Touchdown to Jimmy Smith.
Mark Brunell knows it's either going to be a touchdown or it's going to be incomplete. Take no chances, and the ball is thrown to the perfect spot.
Roethlisberger looks, crosser, Brown, he caught it, fights to the goal line, breaks the plane, touchdown Pittsburgh! That might win the
division.
So they got to keep him out of the end zone.
Bettis.
Bubble the ball. Picked up by Nick Harper. Oh my, Harper with Roethlisberger to beat. Roethlisberger makes the tackle at the 43-yard line. Can you believe this?
Little toss. Here comes a gadget play. Randall L. He can throw. He was a quarterback in college. And he's thrown a touchdown to Heinz Ward in the Super Bowl.
Flacco in the shotgun, drops the throw, throws over the middle, intercepted by Palomalo at the 40, near side 35 at the 30. He's at the 25 running to his right side. He's picking up some free space on the far side at the 20, 15, 10, 5. He's in, touchdown! Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl!
The direction of Lynn Swann, caught by Swann.
Beautiful reception, the ball well thrown.
That's your back. The blitz is on for Dallas. The Steelers pick it up. Lynn Swann out there. Caught it! What a catch by Lynn Swann. And Bradshaw dropping back. Now Bradshaw pumping, firing downfield. There goes Stallworth. He pulls it in at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and it's a touchdown for Pittsburgh on the ball to Stallworth.
They're back. He throws the pass up. It's going to be picked off. James Harrison has it. He's running up the sideline. 25-30, 35-40. Still on his feet at the 45 and down. No, he's still on his feet. Here comes Harrison jumping over people to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and that's a touchdown.
Here's Bradshaw. Fathered from behind. Lynn Swann is open. Got it. Steeler touchdown. The Cowboys had the safety flipped on. 64-yard touchdown pass from Bradshaw to Lynn Swann, and Bradshaw is down.
Bradshaw is down, but he threw the ball about 65 yards, and he threw it a ton. That's got to be one of the great passes in Super Bowl history or in pro football history.
Washington outside left. Roethlisberger has time. Throws to the back of the end zone, and it is off for a touchdown by Holmes.
Santonio Holmes. I don't know how he did it.
Last chance for the Steelers. Bradshaw trying to get away. And his pass is broken up by Tatum. Tipped off. Franco Harris has it. And he's over. What? Franco Harris grabbed the ball on a deflection. 5 seconds to go. He grabbed it with 5 seconds to go and scored.
Second down and 10 here. Mayfield throws Chubb, makes the grab, gets some blocking, breaks tackles, and Chubb is going to go all the way to the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
This is the ball game for the Browns, and they give it to veteran Lewis. He's down to the 25, the 20, the 15, 10. Lewis will not be denied. Touchdown.
Shove it inside. Then he's going to go to Chubb. And did he got? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Chubb.
Thurman Thomas is off on the right wing. It is intercepted at the 1. Clay Matthews.
Led this comeback from 15 down with 18 unanswered points. That touched the fingertips of Cribbs. He asked to pick it up. It was stuck right just outside the goal line. And the high wire act down the sideline. He did not step out. There is no signal he stepped out. He's got Hyden out in front of him. Cribbs could take it all the way for the touchdown, Cleveland.
2 seconds. Here's a blitz. Couch. Long, high ball. Lots of guys going for it. Fighting the end zone. It's caught by the Browns. The Cleveland Browns have won the game on a 56-yard pass. Looking long. He's got time. Is this like New Orleans?
Caught it! Touchdown! Touchdown! It is like New Orleans.
Jigs off George Nixon and slings one out in the left flat to Marion Motley. And the hulking fullback hits with the force of a steam engine as he knocks over the Steelers like 10 pins on a bowling alley. Motley drops his helmet to the crowd as he jogs over the goal line to give the Browns a 17-0 lead.
The
the ball to Jim Brown. Hits left tackle on the dive play over the 30. Gets to the 34. He's hit. He gets away at the 40. Jim Brown to the 50. Jim Brown is going to go down to the 30. Jim Brown is to the 20. And another touchdown for Jim Brown.
Mark Royals punting to Metcalf. Backpedals to take it at the 10. And a good return. He's got a blocker in front. Metcalf cuts back. Turns on the afterburner. Metcalf will go 90 yards. Royals with a punt. Eric Metcalf has already taken 91 yards for a score. He has this one at the 25. Metcalf to the outside with room. Metcalf at midfield. Metcalf cuts back. He's still on his feet. Metcalf will go for the score. Unbelievable.
Graham uncorked another dazzling pass, and Rex Bumgardner thrilled the excited crowd to the fever point with a tremendous catch that enabled the Browns to move within 1 point of the Rams. Rosa will attempt the field goal. It'll be 15 yards. He pokes the ball. It's up in the air. It's gone! It's gone! It's gone!
Flacco again protected well. To the end zone he goes, and it's caught for the touchdown by Torrey Smith.
And for Joe Flacco, that was sensational.
Dilfer from his end zone, over the middle, that's complete. Shannon Sharp, room to run. Sharp to the 40, to the 30. Gonna make it to the end zone for the touchdown. 96 yards, and the Ravens are on the board.
Here's a second down and 3. Jackson takes it himself. Look at him dart back and forth. Oh! He broke his ankles. Now he's got an entourage, and he's got a touchdown. He is Houdini.
This is for an NFL record 66 yards. On its way. It bounces off the crossbar, and it's good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kept carrying, and off the crossbar and through.
97-yard kickoff return. Picked up by Jermaine Lewis. He gets a block from Harris.
We might have another one.
Gash, and they knock out McDaniel, and there's Thomas, and he can't stop him, and he'll go the other way. Can you believe it?
Good protection. Intercepted by Ray Lewis, and Lewis is on his way. He's going to go for a touchdown. Oh my!
That is. And there's going to be a run back from 9 deep for Jacoby Jones. And look at him go. Jones is past the 50, and he is flying inside the 20. And a kickoff return, 109 yards and a touchdown, an all-time record.
Cobb throws, end zone intercepted, and Reed's got it. 10-yard line coming back. He gets by Cobb at the 30-yard line. Sheds the tackle at midfield. Interception return for a touchdown, listed at 107 yards, is a new NFL record.
And it's blocked. It is picked up by Will Hill. Will Hill runs down the sideline. Hill's going to get a block. Will Hill is going to win the game on a blocked field goal. Unbelievable. Stepping up and throwing deep down the far sideline. Caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacoby Jones.
That is stunning.
O'Donnell steps up to the center and drops back the pass. Looking down the end zone for Carl Pickens. Up in the air, makes the catch. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Handoff, no Boomer running around to the right. Throws into the end zone to Anthony Munoz. Touchdown. And the Bengals with an extra point to tie this ball game and send it into overtime.
Rice on this occasion told them go finish.
Show on play action, finding room, going deep, and it's caught by Higgins. He goes in for the score. Jalen Ramsey fell down. And just like that, in 12 seconds, a 75-yard touchdown.
Boomer gives the ball to Brooks, runs into the right sideline, cuts back at the 50 to the 45, down to the 40 on the far side of the field. And he's going to be running. No, he's still 20-15.
10, 5-yard line, still on his feet, plunging, touchdown. Oh, James Brooks just absolutely refused to go down.
Here's a pitch. Bernard running to the right, in trouble, gets away from a tackle. He's going the wrong way. He's way back at the 46. Now he turns upfield to the 30, the 25, the 20, down to the 15. Wow. Cutting back to the middle of the field to the 10, the 5. Touchdown!
He didn't even have the ball cocked and ready to go. Here we go. Going for it all. Tip in the air, caught by the Bengals. A.J. Green.
Also in the end zone or a quick out route to try to get in field goal range. Looks like they're going to go deep. Dalton to the end zone, down the field, and it is deflected and gone! Touchdown! A.J. Green!
Good pocket for Andy. He throws. Nice. Simpson makes the catch. He's to the 10, the 5. He leaps and goes flying into the end zone, Superman style, for Jerome Simpson.
The Russian judge gives that a 10.0. He stuck the landing. It was unbelievable. But they're in command of the game because of their unbelievable running. Here's Corey Dillon again. And Dillon takes it inside the 20, runs over another guy. He's going in again.
Yeah, it just became a historic day in the National Football League.
A game that was this tight this late in the game. Look out!
Stanford Jennings is going to go all the way unless Sidney can catch him. He can't. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Oh my!
From 31 yards, McPherson, and Cincinnati is heading to the Super Bowl. He called it again, I'm sure. He walked up and he goes, "Can you believe, Coach? We're going to the Super Bowl."
Waits for it, fields it at the 36. Jam step to his left, cuts to his right. Roscoe in midfield, has some open field now at Seattle's 35, cuts to his left, spun around, still on his feet at the 25, open field, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Roscoe!
They get it down cleanly.
Bledsoe drops back, throws, got a man there. Peerless Price, flag on the play. 20, down to the 15, 10, 5, and in for the touchdown. The Bills win the game. Unbelievable.
Gives to Thomas. And Thurman breaking tackles at the 22, inside the 10, touchdown Buffalo.
4th down and 6, and right fumbles, picked up by Leon Lett. Can he go all the way? It's a 60-yard run. He's being chased by Beebe. What's out? Did he get across? No, that's going to be a touchback. Don Beebe hustling, stripped it away.
Their defense had a 3-and-out. Reward him for it.
Intercepted, picked off right side. Here goes Sam.
He's going to run it. Touchdown, Buffalo. They win on the last play of the ball game.
Here they come, 1st and 10 to the end zone. It's caught. No first downs, just that one drive. It was a quick one, and they go deep. They've got a man. It is Davis for his 2nd touchdown of the night. Allen fires it. It's a wide open. Remarkable. Down the middle to the end zone, and there it is! Touchdown number 4 on the night for Davis.
Jackson stays in the block. Jackson fires, and that will be intercepted in the end zone by Johnson. Taron Johnson. And only Jackson can stop him now. Too late to the end zone. Touchdown.
12 seconds left. Dropping back. In the pocket, looking, there's the Hail Mary, headed for the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown! Caught for a touchdown! I don't believe it! Caught for a touchdown! Never in my life have I seen an ending like this one.
Defense. Here is Davis, heads for the front and he makes it. Down the side, all alone! First down at the 26. Right, nice touch, has another man open. Joe going for it at 4th and 5. Into the end zone, has a man, touchdown. Likes the throw,
End zone, touchdown. It is right down the middle. Buffalo Bills have engineered an unbelievable wild card victory.
At the middle, here he goes. Going all the way. He's got two men to beat. To the 20, to the 10, the 5, touchdown!
Back he goes to throw. Under pressure. Ball is deflected in the air. Caught by Quick. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Miami. They're looking good.
Hysteria here in the Orange Bowl. Third down at 10. Dalton in his own end zone, and down he goes into the safety. Ball game. It is.
Gomer down the middle. Overshoots his mark. Jake Scott has the ball. Scott, who intercepted 5 passes this year. Gomer again. And this one intercepted. Coming out with the ball is Scott. That's his second interception. He's at the 30, the 40. And they just nail him.
Marino, wide open field, throws for a touchdown, and there's the record. Number 37 on the season breaks the all-time NFL record. Marino will get the football.
Straight eye in the backfield, Deion Dyer and Lamar Smith. Handoff, Lamar wrapping up the ball with both arms, and he just gets away from everybody.
Look at this! The 15, the 10, he's gonna do it! And touchdown! He did it! Touchdown, Miami! Lamar Smith tears away from tackles.
Todd intercepted by Dewey. Todd, plenty of time. Intercepted again and picked off by Dewey. Intercepted, and they're trying to be a touchdown. A.J. Dewey, what a day for Dewey. Hard throw. Look at that. Hall of Fame football play. That goes to Canton.
I believe Marino is saying I'm going to spike it.
We are seeing another spectacular effort by Marino, who fires. Touchdown!
You know what the Jets are thinking? He's going to take the ball and throw it into the ground. They stopped. They all stopped. I mean, this is a beautiful play. They catch the Jets napping.
Tannehill will throw it, and this will end it after the shovel, or will it? Miami running around, circling, oh look out! Gronkowski didn't have the angle! Touchdown! Oh, Kenyon Drake!
You set it down. 47. Sean Green plowing ahead and taken off. Green to the 20. He's not going to be caught. Touchdown, New York Jets.
We'll start with the football in the extra session. A high end-over-end floater. Right sideline, Morton at the 4. Comes forward to the 15, to the 20. Stutter steps to his left. Breaks 2 tackles at the 40. He's out to midfield. It's a foot race. Left sideline, 30. Deep in Bill's territory to the 20. Morton to the 5. Into the end zone. Touchdown! The Jets have won the game in overtime.
And Plunkett back to pass. He pumps, fires over the middle. Lance now intercepted the 25. The Jets have the ball back, and the Jets appear on their way to the AFC Championship.
Right side in the slot. Sanchez with protection. You're right, they go to Edwards, and Edwards comes down, and the officials look at each other and say it's a catch, and he's inbounds. It's a 32-yard field goal to win the game and send the Jets to Foxborough. Good. Nick Folk.
And again, Ivory sidestepping, stays on his feet. Ivory breaks another tackle. Chris Ivory. What a run! Touchdown, Jets.
Martin gonna throw it to the end zone. Trebek, touchdown!
Third down snap. Sanchez to the end zone over Arrington, and touchdown, New York, Santonio Holmes.
That right knee is absolutely inbounds. That is a touchdown.
Wesley Walker to the right. I formation. Schuler in motion to the far side. O'Brien's back to throw. O'Brien throwing long down the sideline for Walker. And he's got it! Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
touchdown! The Jets win it, touchdown!
The tight formation. Fake to Martin, then a dump, and it is juggled and caught by Jumbo Elliott.
One bobble, two bobbles, three bobbles.
The first catch of his career.
Namath dropping back to pass. He is looking, he is going to throw long for Don Maynard. And Maynard makes the catch down in the 10. Namath looking for the end zone, throwing, touchdown to Maynard. Joe Namath throwing to Don Maynard.
Miller to hold, to snap the ball down. The kick is blocked. The kick was blocked. It's going to be picked up by Troy Brown. He's across the 50. He laterals it off. Heading down the left sideline, Antoine Harris. And he goes all the way for a touchdown.
Coming after Grady, gets it away, he's picked. He's picked in the end zone. It's Bailey. Bailey takes it off, and he gets away from the one man who had a shot at him. Running it back 100 yards before Watson comes in at the last minute.
Ben Watson shows the hustle, doesn't give up on the play, and he hit Champ Bailey and looked at it like he was crossing the goal line.
Well, they get to the line quickly, don't they? Grady goes for the big ball to Moss. He reels it in with one hand right over Revis. Beat him this time. Moss knew he had him too. He put that hand up early, didn't he? Look at that snag.
Full prevent defense for the Rams, and here's the snap. Final play. Eason throws it up. It's hanging up in the end zone. They're all up in the air, and it's a touchdown. The Patriots have a touchdown. It's caught in the end zone.
Grady throws in. He's intercepted for the third time, and the ball comes out. Troy Brown reached in there and knocked the ball loose. Can you believe it? New England recovers.
Oh, has to let it go. Picked off. Ty Law down the sidelines. Touchdown.
Brady stands in the pocket, fires it to the right, down the right sideline, and caught at the 20-15, 10-5, touchdown, Patriots. Tom Brady to Randy Moss, and they each have set NFL records on the go-ahead touchdown.
Here comes one of greater importance if he makes it, and it's right down the pipe.
It's good! It's good! And the Patriots are Super Bowl champions!
Patriots looking for a second Super Bowl title in 3 years.
Snap, ball down, kick up, kick is on the way, kick is good! Kick is good!
Shotgun snap to Brady. Stands in, throws down the middle for Edelman. Ball's tipped, and Julian diving for it. Edelman has it. Did he make the catch? He did!
You gotta be
at
kidding
the
me.
40. There was a bobble, but he was able to catch it before it hit the turf. Toss sweep right for James White. Tucks it under the right arm. Cuts it upfield. Driving forward. Diving to the goal line.
It's not
a
it.
touchdown. And a title for the Patriots.
I can't believe it.
They have completed the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history. Russell Wilson extends the hands he has. Wilson, quick throw. And it's intercepted. Intercepted by Malcolm Butler. Butler has it at the 1. Oh my God! Malcolm Butler stepped in front of the throw.
No way.
The New England Patriots are on to a celebration.